transparent when we have developments of significant importance to the general public. We wish to inform the public that we now have the first laboratory confirmed case of Zika virus infection. It was reported to Antigua and Barbuda by the Caribbean Public Health Agency, CARFA. The case is an adult female from Grace Farm area with a recent travel history to the Dominican Republic. Antigua and Barbuda now joins 35 countries in the Americas and 4 countries of the OECS with laboratory confirmed cases of Zika. Investigations point to this being an imported case. Let me repeat, investigations point to this being an imported case. Relatives and household contacts of the case have been symptom-free, and to date there is no evidence of local transmission of the Zika in Antigua and Barbuda. The Ministry of Health will step up surveillance and continue to send blood samples to CARFA in order to detect and confirm local transmission of the disease. Persons are reminded of the symptoms of Zika, including fever, rash, conjunctivitis, which are red eyes, muscle and joint pain, headache, and malaise. These symptoms are usually mild and last between 2 and 7 days. Persons are further reminded to identify and destroy mosquito breeding sites and to protect themselves from being bitten by mosquitoes. I have with me the Chief Medical Officer as well as the Chief Health Inspector, 2 pivotal persons as part of the management of the ministry to answer any questions and to inform the public of the ministry's work in order to, for several months now, in order to eliminate the breeding ground of mosquitoes and to be prepared to manage this type of development. I now open the floor for any questions from the media.
To Miss Seeley, Dr. Seeley Thomas. I think, as the minister just said, it was an important case. Imported case, sorry. So that means Antigua has been doing a good job, you think, where the message of prevention is concerned?
Yes, I think we've been doing a good job with vector control. The disease is spread by the Aedes aegypti mosquito, and I think we've been successful so far in keeping the levels down to a level that would have caused us to not have it on transmission on the island. So yes, I agree with you. Yes, it confirms that we've been doing what is necessary in controlling the vector, which is Aedes aegypti mosquito.
Thanks.
In terms of treatment of this individual, what is the situation with that?
Well, the treatment for Zika, it's because the symptoms are non-specific and there's no specific treatment in terms of a vaccine or antibiotic. Treatment would be pain relief and like fever reducers. This person sought medical attention and has been treated for the symptoms, and they've recovered quite well with no complications.
Is it possible that others might have and we don't know?
Certainly that's possible. We've done investigations, particularly as Minister said, with household contacts and anybody who would have potentially become infected from a mosquito that might have bitten that person. And so far, our investigations have revealed that no other persons have had symptoms of the disease.
Is she of childbearing age?
Yes.
Mr. Minister, from a ministerial point of view, within the other collaborative governments, so what is the level of prevention that is being undertaken now from a ministerial point of view?
Well, you know, several months ago, the OECS ministers met, and the chief medical officers also have been discussing our response to Zika. And the OECS as a group decided that it would intensify its surveillance, fogging, elimination of sites where mosquito breeding is known to take place. I fortunately have the Chief Health Inspector here. He can elaborate on the level of intensification that is now taking place. The fact of the matter is, we believe that as a result of the initiatives that we have taken, we have reduced the possibility of Zika being spread from within Antigua and Barbuda. This, of course, remains a challenge for us as a government. Zika is all around us, and it's always a possibility that a case will develop in Antigua and Barbuda. All we can do is to continue our surveillance, and let me say at this time also that perhaps you would recall that over the past several months we've had several cleanup campaigns in the areas that we felt are likely to be breeding grounds for mosquitoes. We have been in the Villa area, we have been in the Point area, and most recently in the Green Bay Grace Farm area, where we spent a significant amount of financial resources, human resources, equipment, and so on in cleaning up those areas. It is known that those are the likely areas for Zika case because of the socially depressed conditions under which people have to live. But fortunately, as I say again, this is an important case.